Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Pickleball and Politics, where I combine my quest to stay out of the kitchen with my passion for politics. So I finally got back onto the court this week. It had been about 3 weeks, and I didn't play too bad. Oh, it was good to get back outside. I forgot how much I enjoyed playing outside, even though it was freezing cold. I love playing outside. I just do. It's so much better than playing inside. What can I say? It just really, really is. It was cold and it was windy, but I loved being back outside. I've told you before, we're not going to be talking that much politics. There's too many important things going on right now, and one is the latest poll numbers. We have not talked about poll numbers at all since South Carolina, and I think it's really important that we revisit it every few weeks or so, maybe once a month, maybe less. Let's see how things are trending. Right now, the national average has Donald Trump at 47% to Biden's 46%. So nationally in the polls, Trump is up by a margin, a small margin, 1%, but he is up. In the top battleground states, though, because it's all coming down to the battleground states right now, we know how Massachusetts is going to vote. We know how Florida is going to vote. The battlegrounds where it's at. On the battleground states, Trump is at 48%, while Biden is at 45%. So Trump is trending up on these battleground states. In the electoral map, Trump is at 219 right now to Biden's 215, so he is up, and we still got 104 electoral votes that are up for grabs. The toss-up states. So we're going to look at those toss-up states, the battleground states, because that's what it's all going to come down to. As you know, sometimes it comes down to one county in one state. In Wisconsin, Trump is at 47.5 to Biden's 47. So Trump is up by a very small fraction. But Biden won that state in 2020. In Arizona right now, also a state that Biden won in 2020, Trump is up by 5. Trump is at 49, Biden is at 44. That's huge because Biden won that state. So now you're seeing a 5-point difference. These are getting to be significant numbers that Trump has an advantage to in these battleground states. In Georgia, again, Trump is up by 4. Also a state he lost fractionally, like by a quarter of a percentage point, he lost Georgia. And let's face it, there's so much news coming out of Georgia. Georgians are hearing it all the time, and Trump is still up. In Michigan, Trump is up by 3 points. Again, significant because Biden won that state by 3 points in 2020. That is a 6-point change to Trump's favor. In Pennsylvania, one of the only battleground states that Trump is struggling in, it is 46.2% Trump to 46.3% Biden. Okay, talk about too close to call. Man, that is it. North Carolina, Trump is up by 5 points, 49 to 44. Trump did win that state by 1.5 points, but again, he's continued to widen his lead. And in Nevada, Trump is at 47, Biden is at 44. Again, a 3-point difference, and Biden won that state by 2.5 percentage points last time. Again, we're seeing almost a 5-point swing towards Trump. Now you have Arizona, Georgia, and North Carolina that are really approaching 50%. They're at 49%. Once you get to even 50.5%, you've won that state. Like, it's not even a question. And if Trump is getting 49% and Biden is getting, say, in Arizona, 44%, and then you have these third-party candidates, which every state has, several of them, and you're always going to lose people. You've got Robert Kennedy Jr., who they believe will be pulling a much more off of Biden than he will Trump. Things are, knock on wood, they're definitely trending towards Trump. Now, I say, if Trump could get just 3 days of good press, I mean, can you imagine if the media wasn't ripping him apart every day, how different it would be for him? But they are. So, and we got a lot of news coming up with Trump with the trial starting April 15th in New York. Now, there are two other things I want to talk about. One is the direction of the country. Right now, only 25% of Americans believe that the country is headed in the right direction. 65% believe it's headed in the wrong direction. That is huge and significant. Why? Because housing costs are just out of control everywhere. The price of gas is out of control everywhere. Eggs are still costing $3.75 for me this week. People are just they're treading water right now. They really are. They're just trying to stay above the tide coming in constantly because they're living paycheck to paycheck. And that's why they don't feel like they're ever getting a break at all. They don't feel like they can ever just, okay, I can put a little away. No, it's the country is headed in a wrong direction. Never mind when you've got millions of migrants. We're not even going to talk about them today. Oh, I just did. Millions of migrants coming into this country. And in Massachusetts, they're getting $95,000 a year of food. All right. Well, how can anybody think the country is going in the right direction? Also, we got a fight in Nebraska to change the law in Nebraska. Right now, Nebraska gives its electoral votes proportionally according to the vote. Usually, Omaha County takes one electoral college. They have 5. Usually, it's 1 for the Democrats, 4 for the Republicans. They're trying to change that law that it becomes an all or nothing state, like 48 other states in the Union. Maine also does a proportional electoral college division. They're usually 3 for Democrat, 1 for Republican. But Nebraska's trying to change it. And I will say, if Nebraska went to all of their 5 electoral votes going towards Trump, that 1 point could make all the difference in the world. So there's a lot of little things going on here, a lot of little idiosyncrasies that we have to stay above, watch, and analyze this, because like I say, the pundits, they're analyzing it all the time. We need to be aware. We need to know what little counties need to be targeted, because like I said, one little county and one little state can make all the difference and swing the entire election. All right, you know where to get me. I'm going to ask you, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's at Pickleball and Politics. You can reach me there. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. I love your comments. And as you know, I write you back. And you can reach me on X, which we're really calling X now, huh? I miss Twitter. I really do. I just like to say I tweeted. I don't even know what they call it now, that you X'd or something. Okay, I'm there at Pickle and Paul, P-O-L at the end. And you can get me on Instagram or Getter at Pickleball and Politics. Again, leave me a comment anywhere you want to leave me a comment. I love to hear from you. Okay, until next time, I'll see you again soon on Pickleball and Politics.